Swift data types. Swift is a powerful programming language for iOS, iPad OS, Mac OS, TV OS, and Watch OS. Swift includes modern features. The code is safe by design. What are the various data types in Swift? So we have built-in data types: int, uint, float, double, bool, boolean, character, string, and optional. You need to observe one thing. Those who are having a knowledge of C, C++, Java, and Python, just observe the optional data type. As we know, integer data types are of two types, signed and unsigned. Signed means it will take both positive and negative numbers. Unsigned will take only positive numbers. The size is determined by the number of bits. We can have 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit, and so on. So variable bit integer data type. We don't have such notation in C, C++, Java, or Python. So int and uint default either 32-bit or 64-bit. It depends on the platform. Floating point data types. Float, which allows decimal values. The float is 32-bit and double is 64-bit. So difference between the float and double is, as we know, the precision. Boolean, it must be either true or false. Bool. So we use comparison operators which evaluates the Boolean expressions. Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, or not equal to. The relational operators. And we have logical operators and, or, not. String data types. The string will convert value from its initial data type to string type. The values must be explicitly converted to another data type. Declaring a type. Look at the syntax. var, variable name, colon, followed by the data type. Assignment operator. And as it is a string data type, you need to put it within. So optional in Swift is basically a constant or variable that can hold a value or no value. The value can or cannot be nil. So it is denoted by appending a question mark symbol after the declaration. Look at the example. var optional int colon int question mark. So var variable colon data type question mark. So variables in Swift, variables are used to store the values for any program. Swift has constant and mutable variables. Constants, they are immutable. They cannot be changed during the execution of the program. Mutables can be changed during the execution or runtime. So we have two keywords, var and let. So var declares a mutable variable, whereas let declares an immutable variable. Look at the example. let a variable is equal to 3, and if you are trying to change the value of a variable which is declared with let, it throws an error. So look at the example variable which is declared with var. How do we initialize a constant? The constant do not need to be initialized when declared. Look at the example. Let variable colon data type, and variable is equal to 3.